Ladies and gentlemen, today is Buddha's Teaching Day. We're celebrating here at Dzogchen Retreat Center, USA. And I'm so happy that 2,936 years ago, Buddha Shakyamuni taught Dharma in Varanasi, India. And since then, many great masters taught Buddha's teaching again and again and helped many beings and many beings become enlightened beings, and many enlightened beings become Buddha. Therefore, today we really gratefully celebrating this Buddha's Teaching Day, and I ask Marco teach Dharma to others because he is this time chef for the retreat center.
Thank you very much, Rinpoche, for this precious opportunity. Dear friends, dear Sanghas, today I will be teaching on eating and sleeping, which are the two main points of Buddha's conduct. How we eat and sleep has a tremendous effect on our thinking. Every aspect of our lives are influenced deeply. The Buddha taught that in order to have a successful practice, we need to keep our bodies in decent shape. Just take care of our bodies, because they're a tremendous support for our thinking. And this means we need to avoid the extremes of self-indulgence and self-denial, or asceticism. And in the first 34 years of his life, the Buddha tried both these extremes, thoroughly tested them, and demonstrated that they do not lead to enlightenment. Now, everyone needs to eat and sleep, and this is not an obstacle to becoming enlightened. Buddha Shakyamuni ate even after attaining the supreme realization. Almost all of the great masters in our lineage, and we're talking about people who have attained rainbow body, the supreme realization, they ate and slept in moderate amounts according to their body's needs until they became enlightened. Now, although being able to subsist without food and sleep is considered some level of spiritual accomplishment, it doesn't necessarily make you enlightened. Through shamatha meditation or one-pointed focus meditation, even just meditating on dullness, you sit, don't move so much, don't breathe so much, just focus, you can get some bliss and achieve both these things. You can sit there for literally years. You won't have to eat, you won't sleep, just sit there, and then you can be reborn in the animal realm. And obviously this is not the goal of our spiritual practice. So, avoiding the extremes of eating and sleeping. Eating and sleeping too much is actually really bad for your body. It makes you lazy, which makes it very hard to digest food. The digestive system works largely through gravity, so if you're horizontal a lot of the time, and if you're lazy, you're not jumping up and down and running and getting exercise and doing yoga, things that stimulate digestion, it'll be very difficult for your body to push the food through, especially if you eat too much. Now, the result of this is that little chunks of stuff actually stay in there and they putrefy. They become toxic, and this actually leads to diseases like cancer and makes you fat. And obviously these are really bad conditions for practice. So the other extreme is that, especially in, this sounds strange, and my telling you, oh, you really need to eat and sleep, it sounds strange, but I've actually experienced all the extremes I'm about to tell you about in different spiritual communities. Your ego-clinging pride can really dig in and give you a spiritual arrogance surrounding eating and sleeping. And some of the ideas that I've encountered, some people say it more blatantly than others, but these ideas I've encountered are things like, I eat less than you do, and that makes me more enlightened. Or, I sleep less than you do, that makes me more enlightened. Or, I eat better food than you do, and that makes my body more pure, so I'm more enlightened. And of course, this is based on the wrong view that purifying the body will purify thinking. Eating good, pure food is good. It will cleanse out your body, and it'll be a good condition to have pure thinking. However, the perfect organic food and the perfect amount, all these things, is a tremendous object of greedy clinging. Oh, it has to be just right, and I want a strawberry and a half. It will be the perfect amount of food for my pure tummy. It doesn't work. You won't accomplish anything deeply. And the fourth one is I survive on worse food than you do, making my thinking more powerful, and therefore I'm more enlightened. And I actually had a friend who would brag that he could survive on nothing but cigarettes and soda pop for weeks. Yeah, so I've encountered this, and it's really strange. So proper eating and sleeping. Proper eating. Apply the 3 sacred principles. Begin with bodhicitta, maintain with awareness, and end with dedication. Now when you eat, you're not just feeding your body, you're feeding your intention. Whatever intention you have, whatever motivation you have for eating, you're actually fueling that. So if you're just eating to prolong your impermanent life, oh, I fear death, therefore I eat good food so I'll die later rather than sooner, you're feeding that thinking. And as you eat, you'll be feeding that fear. Or you could have a better intention, like, I'm going to eat this food so I can have a healthy body so that I can build houses for people who need it. Or even better, this is the bodhicitta intention, I'm eating this good food so that I can have a healthy body, a great practice, and become Buddha in this very life for the true happiness of all beings. Then maintaining with awareness. Pay attention to what you're eating. Actually chew it, enjoy it, savor it. Don't think about other things. Don't engage in useless speech so much. Really take in this blessing, take in this nourishment and energy, and feel your intention being nourished. Then end with dedication. Like, that was so good. I feel nourished now and I can help others. Or, may all beings experience delicious bliss even greater than this. Or, by this merit, may all beings realize vast awakening. Now, proper cooking. These 3 sacred principles apply here too. And something very important to remember is don't ever cook while you're angry. That energy will get into the food. If you look at the other teachings on this website, you'll know exactly how. And even from a scientific perspective, I don't hold very much science, but your thinking creates chemicals. You know, you have a hypothalamus gland in your brain, it creates neuropeptides, creates hormones, goes through your bloodstream, comes out as sweat and oils on your skin, gets in the food, and literally the toxins of negative thinking or love can be going into the food you prepare. So your thinking while you cook is very important. Okay, now proper sleeping. Going to sleep and waking up are a big deal. How you wake up sets the tone for your entire day. How you go to sleep is going to affect your dream cycle. You're going to dream all night, and then that's going to affect how you wake up. So in order to do this properly, these are key moments. The last and first things you do in the day are key moments to setting your thinking for the rest of the 24-hour cycle. So, before going to sleep, resolve all conflicts possible. Do not go to bed angry. Apologize or ask for apology. If you don't get the apology, it's okay. Pray to Buddha, get rid of your anger. Even if it takes 2 hours, even if you miss out on 2 hours of sleep, you will be better off in the long run than if you go to sleep angry. Now, as you fall asleep, know that countless Buddhas are always surrounding you, lovingly guiding you, spontaneously blessing you, never separate from you. And know that countless result Buddhas reside within your heart. And visualize this, know this, and feel this. And as you drift to sleep, dissolve into this light, say, ah, and rest in primordial wisdom. And waking up is actually very similar. Wake up slowly. Visualize again. Know and feel that all Buddhas are around you and blessing you and in your heart and radiating outward to all universes. And then remember your intention. Remember why you're getting up. You know, not just to go and do your mundane job and prolong your impermanent life, but you really want to help others with this day. And that'll start your day with joy and a good motivation, good intention. And that sets the tone for your day and spreads out to everyone you come into contact with, and all beings in all universes. Then physically, just start by wiggling your fingers and toes just a little bit. Let the movement come up to your elbows and knees and to your shoulders and hips. Slowly get your body used to movement. Slowly sit up. Get your body used to sitting up. And just relax there. Upright. Ah. Be upright. Ah, yeah, this is this next part. Beautiful. And then drink warm water and do practice before you eat breakfast. And thank you so much. May you all become Buddha in this very life.
Yay.